All right, so here is my hardtail bike I use for bike packing. I'm going to show you right now how I set it up from beginning to end, ready to go for a bike packing overnighter. Let's check it out. So starting off, I have a giant Fathom 2, it's an XL frame, and I like to utilize the center triangle of the frame to put a nice frame bag. Once I get that frame bag on there, I put on the bottom and the inside bottle cages. Those work really nicely. I especially love the bottom bottle cage to put a really large water bottle. If I'm going on day trips, I'll do something smaller. Here is the pump that I have, works really nicely. And then here is my tent. It's a 2-person tent by Senna. It's a budget tent, and I will be making a video about it in the future. So subscribe if you want to see that. And that just goes right out on my front handlebar. That's a Sonder Confucius handlebar. Here is a nice amber light that I have. It's used for an overhead light for UTVs, but I like to use it on the bottom tube of my bike. So when I'm riding around at night, I can see things if I'm parked. I don't want to be bit by rattlesnakes. Here's a rear rack that I designed. It comes with a nice bottom bag. I can put some clothes in there. And the top rack I hand designed myself, a DXF file that I sent to Send Cut Send, and they cut that out for me. Really nice to be able to put all kinds of stuff back there. I like to use this Thule ride along bracket. It's actually used for a child bike seat. And then I made it into a rack. Here is my front top tube bag. It's kind of like a saddle bag thing used for snacks or different little things like lighters and matches and just random little things I like to have with me. And then I'll set that up. It's nice waterproof and it has sealed zippers. And then I made this DIY top tube bag I put right in between there on my top tube. And I can hold a lot of stuff in this one. I put all kinds of snacks in there. When I'm doing trail building, I'll put clips in there to mark trails. And I'll also put things like first aid kit, things that I can access quickly if I need it. Here's a nice lightweight camping chair. Put that on the top tube bag. It fits perfectly between my top tube bag and my seat post, which I love. And I'm trying to find a better solution for how to get that mounted. Right now I'm just using these clips that are adjustable. Here is my rear rack bag that I use. It's waterproof and it's a nice dry bag. I can put different things in here. It comes with these clips that worked out perfectly for my custom made rack. I can clip those on all 4 sides and tighten them down so it's not going to be going anywhere. Easy access right from the back. This is a Thermarest Neo Air. Super light sleeping pad. I love it. I'll put that in there. And then I also have this sleeping bag as well. That's lightweight, made of down. It's not rated for super cold weather, but it's all right. And this is a little pillow that I have. It's also a Nemo brand. And this right here is just my tarp for underneath my tent. I like to bring that. This is a nice solar charger I can use, a little battery bank. I can mount it on my handlebars or somewhere else. This is my cook set that I have. It's pretty small. If you want to see a video, I'll put that linked right at the top and in the description. It fits nicely in my center frame bag. Here's a bigger water bottle option if I'm doing more than just a day. And I can have that in there. Here's my first aid kit. I'll put that inside of my frame bag as well. Sometimes I'll put that in my top tube bag. Here are all of my tools and stuff that I have. All kinds of stuff in there. I'll make a video about that in the future. This is just a little jacket, kind of an example. This one's a little bit bulky. Usually I'll put more food in here or a skinnier, more compact coat, but just to show you what it looks like. Here is the bag I custom made for the rear rack. I can put some clothes in there, things that are easy to access. Super nice. And then closing up the back bag, make sure it's waterproof. I can clip that down on both sides and it's super secure. It's not going to go anywhere. Okay, and you can see I can still use my dropper post, which is awesome. And it fits really nice with the rear rack on there. And I love it. I love having a front suspension fork also with the hardtail. I think it's a great setup. I love this bike. It's a lot of fun. And these bags are super convenient when I am out on the road. I want to get snacks or different things like that. Something that's easy to access. Those small items, you don't want them falling in the bottom of your center triangle bag in your frame bag. Gotta love the phone mount up on the handlebars. I'll show you that here in a second. And here's an overview of the whole bike up close. Let me know what you guys think. There's that rear rack I showed you. Here is the nice zipper that I have with some clothes in there or whatever I want to put. Nice little extra storage if I need it. It's hard because the more storage you have, the more stuff you bring. This little Nalgene water bottle fits pretty good in here. And that's the bracket with the little blue button there that is typically used for the child bike seat. There's the light. And then this OSA waterproof bag on both sides, the saddle bags. They don't even get in the way of your legs. They're awesome. Love it. And I have some snacks in there. There's my GPS right there on the handlebar. And then my phone, I can either mount that horizontal or vertically. And on the right there, you can see I have a mount for my Osmo Action 3 action camera. Here's my light setup. It's super easy to take on and off. I love the Sonder Confucius handlebar. Check out that video I made about it. It's super nice for hand positions and really just gives you a lot of options of where you want to put stuff. It keeps things off the cables, as you can see there. All right, that's going to wrap it up for this video of bike packing and how I set it up from the beginning to end. Let me know what you guys thought of my rig, and let me know how your bikes are set up. Do you use flat bars or drop bars? Do you have a rear rack, or do you use something on the seat post, like a seat post bag? Let me know down in the comments and I'll get to those as soon as I can. I'll also be posting another video here soon explaining my first overnighter bikepacking trip and how it went. So subscribe so you can see that, all the good things and all the bad things that I went through on my first bikepacking overnighter. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.